One man and a million things to do. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? So you guys noticed today I got a brand new setup. I even got the dragon over there, guys. Yes, on the Chinese calendar, I am a dragon, so I figured we throw that guy in there. My mom surprised me with him today. I figured we'd make him a part of the setup. Why not? That is... I think we're going to name him... I don't know. You guys give me a suggestion in the comment box. We'll name them whatever you guys want. I'm just horrible with names. So, yeah. Anyways, guys, you guys can see I got a brand new monitor set up in here. It's the same monitor I've always had for a while, but I used it in this configuration. My laptop's there in the corner used as a second display when the computer's unlocked, so I have the two displays set up again, which I love. Now, this is not what the video is about generally. The video is about our gaming mouse and keyboard. So you guys can see we got it changing color schemes right now. This makes a really great YouTube video because it will just cycle through the colors so you guys can get a general concept on what kind of colors it can change and what they look like. So it looks absolutely amazing. I actually have it in this mode pretty much half of all the time, so it's a pretty good color set. And also something I did not know with this mouse, which I never did mention. Get this into focus. Okay. That's not really into focus, but whatever. You guys can see it actually changes colors, so you get the different color schemes too on the mouse. I never knew this. Basically because it's a new feature that my other mouse didn't even have. So pretty much, guys, this keyboard and mouse is pretty cool. So after all this time I've been using it and getting a feel for it, what is my final verdict on this keyboard? Quality-wise, build quality-wise, all kinds of stuff. Now, the reason why I differentiate quality and build quality is for two different reasons. When I'm talking about build quality, I'm talking about the feel when you're typing on it. Quality is basically the overall texture and finish of the keyboard. Does it feel cheap? Basically, that's what it is. It's two different categories. So my main category, guys, we're going to talk about is build quality first. So the main thing you want to focus on is the feel when you're typing the keys. I don't know how Red Dragon did it. It really does not surprise me, but this keyboard's amazing to type on. After you use it for a little bit, it gets so easy to use. It's just amazing. I love it. Now, if you're a person that's going from mechanical keyboard to this, you're probably going to have a hard time adjusting because you're not going to be able to hear that click or have that solid, satisfying feel. But pretty much if you're going from a laptop keyboard to this keyboard, there's pretty much no difference. It's pretty much a more solid typing platform with LED lights, which is cool. So you're pretty much not really missing out. I do recommend this keyboard for laptop users because this is definitely a great keyboard. You don't have to do too much adjustments to get used to it. Now you get a full-size keyboard here. Pretty much the keys are spaced out pretty evenly. I actually do love how they're spaced out, except I've never really had an issue with that. And pretty much it doesn't feel too cluttered. There's actually space between the arrows and this configuration here, which is nice. So you pretty much get two nice spaces here, which is nice. The keys aren't squished. It's just a nice even layout, which is nice. Now, even if it was a tight layout like this Asus keyboard is, let me go ahead and get the LED lighting on for you guys. There it is. So pretty much, guys, you guys can see this guy is pretty tightly compact together there. Pretty tightly. So pretty much, guys, with all that said, this keyboard's definitely, it's not a burden to type on, but if you're basically going from a nice open keyboard to this, it definitely feels a bit squished, but it's definitely usable. So basically, guys, this keyboard just knocked it out of the park. I do love this keyboard very much. Absolutely amazing build quality. Now let's go ahead and talk about the overall quality. Now it has the overall rubber finish, which feels pretty nice to the touch. Now maintenance-wise, this can be a pain in the rear end to maintain. Main reason being is if you're that kind of guy that likes to always have that clean look to his keyboard, it's going to be a pain. You're going to have to clean it all the time. Now with a keyboard like this, you can pretty much just wipe it down and it'll be good for a little bit, I guess. But with a keyboard like this, since it has a rubberish finish, it's definitely a bit more of a task. You have to do a little bit more rubbing. But if you love your keyboard and you really want to take care of it, it shouldn't be an issue. There's some people that take care of their keyboards as much as I do, which I take care of this thing a lot, which is why it's still looking so good. Trust me, before this video, it was looking mad horrible. I actually took some time, scrubbed it down, and came out pretty good again. So probably after this video, after I do a good session of gaming, it's going to be dirty all over again, need to be cleaned. So pretty much, guys, if you're dedicated to cleaning your computer equipment, then it shouldn't really be an issue. So that's my verdict with this rubberish finish. Now, what do I want to say here about the wear and tear of this keyboard? It can definitely be considered an iffy subject, because I have not owned this keyboard long enough for it to have any wear and tears. I'm not really too rough on my keyboards. Yes, I do pound on them occasionally, typing really hard on them, but pretty much, guys, that's not enough to really cause wear and tear. What I'm talking about is basically this rubberish finish. What's it going to look like when it gets scuffed? All kinds of stuff. Now, since I have it in this little drawer right here, it getting scuffed on accident is going to be kind of hard. There's people that have it in the middle of their desks, out in the open. They drop stuff on them. They sometimes drop the keyboard itself, and it's just it depends how the keyboard's used mainly. So to give a full verdict on the wear and tear, it's going to be kind of difficult. It's going to have to be at least take the full year of ownership to give you guys a full idea on what it's going to look like. Build quality on the mouse. The mouse feels pretty solid, which I've already explained in another video. Feels absolutely great in the hand. It's definitely going from one mouse to another. It's just, there's really no difference between the two. It just feels so great. You just have a few extra buttons right there. And of course you have the button to change the DPI, which is how fast the mouse moves around the screen. And you have this nice scroll wheel, which feels pretty nice, which I've already explained. And yeah, guys, and you also have the weights on the bottom. So it's a pretty nice mouse. Now, pretty much, guys, time will tell on what the condition of this mouse is going to be after a year's use. You really cannot tell based off the few first weeks I've owned this. Next video, guys, we're going to be going ahead doing a face-to-face video. I'm doing a conversation about this Asus gaming laptop and what my plans are in the future with it. Will I own it for another year, or will I get a new computer? We'll talk about that in the next video. Anyways, guys, we want to get this video out to you guys real quick because I did make a promise to get this video out. So pretty much, guys, I'm going to leave you guys here to debate whether you should buy one or not. Do I recommend getting one of these sets? Absolutely, if you're a laptop user, for the keyboard. Mouse, this mouse is just great. Go pick one up. So pretty much, guys, hope I gave you guys an idea on what to buy. Wasn't too expensive. Go pick it up today. And thank you all so much for watching. This is the B77 coming. Oh my god. Hang on, guys. I'm getting messages on Messenger, so I'm kind of getting distracted with the outro. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, favorite. That's it for now, guys. See you all in the next episode.